was growing bored.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Okay, so I'm just jumping into this, assuming that this is the same arena as the Tempus arena. So, let me see how to activate Tempus arena. Neverwinter. This update came out like 3 weeks ago, so I'm like late to the party here. To activate Tempus Arena Slaughterhouse in Neverwinter, travel to Breakfast Enter. Find the arena NPC near the adventure building. Okay, wrong place.
I hope you like jamming too. You feel that? That's the call for battle! Rejoice! For Tempus has taken notice of you! Okay, I've had my fun. Greetings, hero! The Lord of Battle has noticed you have quite the knack for fighting. You've taken on all manner of powerful foes and survived to tell the tale. You're itching to get back out there into the thick of it, aren't you? That's why I'm here. The Slaughterhouse Arena has been claimed by my lord. Now serves as a perpetual fighting ground for all who crave combat. What say you? Fight with
I'm the reason people are here.
Alright, so it's been like a good 2 months since I've been on. And the latest update gives like, what, 500 more of defense? So that's not too bad.
That slaughterhouse, you rip. Good luck, fresh blood. Stain the walls red. you. Next time, it won't be so kind.
The last update they did was about 3.5 months ago, almost 4 months ago. Yeah, I would say about 4 months ago. So this is like a mini update. They just added in an arena. So it's been like maybe within an additional month they just had to add an arena. So I can't really call it an update. And once you get the reward, you have to leave and you cannot progress further. It's not like the same as the Worldcon fighting arena. You have to leave, exit, because you can't fight again, and speak to them.
The slaughterhouse hungers for more blood. Is that all? Oh, I like you. That was just the first round, fresh blood.
Okay.
We've got plenty more with it.
So after that's finished, you then go back to the person, I believe. Give them the token that you got. And continue with the same step process. I'm assuming.
You've had your fill. How'd it feel? Did you get that rush? That cold sweat when you think you've made a mistake? That burst of energy when you know you've triumphed? Oh, exhilarating, isn't it? That's what we're here for. And the prizes! Can't forget the prizes. Although victory is the greatest prize of all. So, can I interest you in coming back again? You feel that? That's the call for battle! Your soul yearns for battle.
Alright, so this is basically what a lot of players been waiting for, a PvP arena. Typically this game has always had PvP in exploration world areas, like if you cross into a zone, it becomes PvP, but there's never been a PvP arena, so now there is one. It took them this long to do a PvP arena. Like, how long has this game been out? For like more than 10 years? More than 12 years? Probably more than 15. It took them this long. I would say they're kind of slow.
Ready to put your into.
But then again, this game has always been PvE, not PvP. But it's finally here now. I've never been interested in PvP in this game. My type of PvP is either from shooting or from software game. So after this, I'm going to continue Resident Evil. So today was just to show that this came out about 3 weeks ago, and I missed it. But now that I know that it did came out, this is the latest update to this arena. So after I do this, I'll go straight into Resident Evil for the remainder of the week. I already beat Ludwig, and I uploaded that on my PlayStation. The only way to beat him, this was the easy part, was basically just to level up a few more, like level up like 15 or 20 more times. That's all you needed. The reason why he didn't die the way I wanted to die, and I was not surviving, is simply because I was under level.
Give them a spectacle. The bloodier, the better.
Ludwig the Accursed is, I believe, level 100 in the DLC when you first purchase the game. That's not New Game Plus 1. That's just regular game. I believe he's at regular level 100 or level 80. So if he's at level 80 or level 100 when you first play him the very first time, on New Game Plus 1 he would be at level 100. And New Game Plus 2 he would be probably like at level 110, 115.
Fresh meat!
See, my fault, my own problem is that I was fighting Luke under level. I wasn't supposed to be fighting him under level. He was already like probably at level 120 when I was fighting him at level 100. That was the problem. I thought he was at level 100, but I completely forgot I was playing New Game Plus 3, not New Game Plus 1. So that was my 4th time playing Bloodborne. So fighting him the 4th level up. First one he's not level up, but he did 3 level ups. So New Game Plus 1 is a level up, Plus 2 is another level up, New Game Plus 3, which I was playing, is another level up. So he was beyond level 100. That's why I was having difficulty with him. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't beat him. And then I realized he was like probably at level 120, 130. So all I had to do was just level up. Just the same way I'm fighting here, that's how I fight Ludwig. You don't give the enemy an inch. You don't give him time. You stay on their ass. Some people tell you to fight Ludwig properly. I don't. I just go in 100% aggressive. You goddamn wimp. I maxed out Zuna and she couldn't even survive the second boss.
You feel that? That's the call for battle!
The slaughterhouse hung perfect. Give them a spectacle. The bloodier, the better.
We're about to embark.
Are we off again? That's right.
Okay. So let's see what this offers. The details of this. You will require Mark of the Slaughterhouse. I need 1,200 Mark of the Slaughterhouse. And I got 55 Mark of the Slaughterhouse in order to just get one Bloodforged Gauntlet. Which means I would have to spend a lot of time with within this arena just to get 4,000. Whoa, wait a minute. Why do I have Boghide armor on? What the fuck? I thought I have everything at 4,000. 4,000. My chest is at 3,000? What the hell? Oh, for Christ's sakes. So be it. Once I get 1,000, how much? 1,400. I'll do the chest plate here. This is ridiculous. I'm 1,000 under. Wait a minute. It says. Okay, so Tempus Arena also is attached to For Gods and Glory, which is kind of like a battle pass thing. As you go progress further, the battle pass is attached to it. Alright, that's fine. See what the rewards are. Fighter, Seals of Spider God, not bad. Alright, so companion, she's kinda terrible. So to get my stats up a little. Yeah, makes my critical hits ridiculous. If your crits is in the orange, that means it's pretty high, but it also means you're losing out crit hits. Like you're investing too much into your critical hits. That's what the orange. The green means you're good. The orange means you have enough, but you might have too much. But I could deal with having too much. Let's see how much I could get today before it starts to get bored. I will get bored of this eventually. Well, this is rather boring, but it is interesting. I have enough critical strike. First, let me check my stats. I have 20% more awareness. But that's pretty much how this arena goes as you progress further. Yeah.
Isn't satisfied yet.
All right.
You feel that? That's the call for battle.
And how much am I short? Every four fights, you get 10. That's not too bad. It'll take a long time to get 1,400 or 1,200. But that's basically how the arena goes with regards to this new update. It has some interesting perks that comes with it, but nothing too special. So I would say this arena update is nothing of a big deal at all. It's a small update, but it's no real. It's not like Warframe's update. Warframe's update at least have something. You rinse, repeat. You do the same thing over and over. You get parts. Eventually, if you keep doing it enough, you get enough parts. And it's actually, they kind of feel like the same. They don't feel any different. They feel the same. Nothing is really different. They feel like mini updates. You keep grinding until you get the same thing. So that's it for this. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to see if I can find another guild, because I believe since I was off from playing Neverwinter for like a full 2 months, they removed me from this guild I was in. And I said to myself, well, listen, if you expect me to be playing this all the time, you out of your mind. I play all sorts of games. It's like, no, you gotta play it once a month. And then I did what they said. I played it like once every month. But how people manage their guilds is different than how I manage mine. Like, I could see who's been actually playing and who hasn't been actually playing. And I know if I go offline for like a full 2 months, I always jump on for like 1 day out of a week to see how things go. So I know if I'm removed, if someone removed me from this guild, it didn't have to do with inactivity. It has to do that I wasn't contributing enough. So I don't do that shit. But like, if I'm contributing just a little, that should be enough. No one's paying me to do this or to be in this person's guild. So that's the way I see it. If no one's paying me to do something, I don't have to do shit for you. As long as I contribute every now and again, that's good enough. If you think I should do more, then you gotta put money in my pockets, baby. Put money in my pockets. Because if you ain't putting money in my pockets, go fuck yourself. That's the way I see it. You gotta do shit for anybody. Unless they're squaring off and willing to give me money, or have some type of opportunity that I need. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to look for another guild, get rid of that bird-ass guild that was it. Expecting things from people, because they're too fucking lazy to do it themselves. Or maybe these jokers are like all the other jokers from the past who used to play Neverwinter. They do nothing but play Neverwinter. Like, they may play one other game, like a Call of Duty, but then they play Neverwinter Neverwinter is like the only game they play other than one other game. Like, I'm a variety gamer, man. I play various games. Like, fuck all that. Neverwinter is not the cream of the crop. It's not even better than many other games. I've told people this multiple times. It's a fun game because you get unique characters, you get unique outfits, you get unique companions, and you get unique mounts. And you get to make certain builds with certain enchantments, which you have to build up in time. But you have to do that on your own. No one help you to do that stuff. So Neverwinter has its own personal things that are good, and a lot of stuff that you could buy, purchase, farm, or go in dungeons and get it yourself. So it's a very interesting game. So, but even though it's a very interesting mass multiplayer online game, it's not the best mass multiplayer online game. Not even by 75%. I would say Neverwinter would reach the halfway point on the best mass multiplayer online game, at the halfway point at best. Above them will probably be something more like within the Skyrim or Elder Scrolls realm or Final Fantasy realm, or hell, even the freaking the new one, First Descendants. Well, not really, or Call of Duty. Like, even mass multiplayer online games, like even if game where you have a huge boss where you have to use like 10 or 12 people, like, and you and I have nothing to speak to each other about, because that means you're a fucking limited game. You're only dedicating yourself to one or two or three things. Like, I play games because I love to play them. And when I join guilds, I contribute to the guilds because the guilds want me to help them out, to make their guild strong and to help each other. And when the guilds say stuff like, well, we don't really need your help, you're like, you need our help. You're like, no, I don't. I don't need any help from any guild, because what you will know when you play Neverwinter, in every guild in Neverwinter, no matter what guild you join, you will always get that perk, that guild perk that comes with joining a guild, no matter what it is. You always get that guild right here. You will always get that guild perk. So let's say if your guild kick you out of your guild because you're not being active, no big deal. There's always another guild, because all guilds have the same thing. They have offense, defense, utility, and PvP. They all have the same thing. So you never have to worry about anything when you're playing Neverwinter, because let's say someone is bullshitting about how much you should be putting towards their guild and how often you should be online, and you will say to yourself, well, I'm not going to be online like every fucking week, I got a life. And so, well, we got to kick you from the guild then. You're like, or some guilds say you can only be offline for a month, otherwise we kick you from the guild. You're like, give me a break, man. You're like, I play other games, like, I don't got time for that. And you know what's the best part? Be like, you say I need you, you don't need me. Well, if you go online, or should I say not online, if you go inside of the game and then you look for a guild, there's always another guild, and they all have the same thing. They have the same boon thing. This is all your ways they're giving to you, or any like contest they're doing, any shards that they're doing. You could farm that on your own by doing quests or queues. I believe in British is quay or queue. I don't remember which one, but whatever it is, you can do master dungeons or master trials, and you can farm them yourself. Now the thing about Neverwinter, why I don't play Neverwinter a lot, is because Neverwinter is the worst matchup game when it comes to getting into an instance. And that's one of the reasons why my guild kicked me out of the guild, because they're assuming that I'm going to be on all the time. And people don't understand this. Why the fuck would I be on a game where every time I go to do something like this, I click this Master Dungeon. Alright, I'm gonna do this next one, Advanced Dungeon. I'm gonna go all the way here, Advanced Dungeon. We're gonna go all the way here, that one as well, Advanced Trial. Advanced Trial. Here again, Tiamat. So that's 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, and one more. So I queued up for 10 dungeons. Let's say I want to do 10 different dungeons. I'm going to queue up for 10 dungeons. 10 dungeons. Let's see how long that'll take. This is the reason, probably the main reason why, and many guild leaders and their subsequent leaders under them don't understand why a lot of people stop playing Neverwinter. And the few that do play Neverwinter are dedicated, and why people like me aren't dedicated. This is not Warframe. It's not League of Legends. It's not Call of Duty. This is one of the only games where you have to be waiting till thy kingdom come to get a fucking queue. I said, well, you're not dedicated, you're not donating enough to the clan, or you're not doing enough dungeons, or you're not doing enough missions. Because every time you go to a fucking queue to do a dungeons, whether it's a high dungeon or not, the only ones that will always pop up are the weekly. I'll get out of here. The only one that'll pop up all the time will be these ones. The skirmish will pop up all the time because you get 12,000 astral diamonds, and that's it. If I decide to pick anything else other than the skirmish, it'll take me 10 years. And the same for any dungeons. If you're to do low level dungeons like here, those will always pop up. But once you get past a certain level, like you're a level at my level, none of the rewards in these dungeons would be jack shit, because you can't do anything with it, because they're all under level rewards. So when you do high level rewards like these ones, you're waiting for 10 fucking years. And these advanced out, like I picked this. I'm gonna pick this, watch. This is a weekly. I'm gonna stay here for like a full 5 fucking minutes. Probably talking about Ludwig the Cursed. No, not even. That's too long for me. For any game. I did that in Hunt Showdown. I quit Hunt Showdown after about a month. Because of how Hunt Showdown has gotten better with regards to its loading. I don't give a fuck. When it came out that first month, I was there for like a full 30 minutes waiting for a queue. Fuck that game. The only reason I'm still playing this game is because I've invested a lot into it. So that's a minute past just now. I got 4 more minutes. So how did I beat Ludwig the Cursed? Since I'm going to talk about a game that is worth playing, Bloodborne. How did I beat Ludwig the Cursed? Simple. I level up 20 more levels. Because me being a dumbass, I completely forgot that I was playing at level 100 on New Game Plus 3. See, there's Bloodborne level 0. When you first purchase the game and play the game, you're at level 0. Then when you plus New Game Plus 1, the enemy's potential go up by 10. Then, or 10 or 5, I don't remember how it goes, but it goes up by 10. And then New Game Plus 2, it goes up by another 10, so that's 120. And depending on the strength level of the enemy, let's say the enemy is level 60. When you do New Game Plus 1, it goes up, they're now level 80. When you do New Game Plus 2, they're now level 90. When you do New Game Plus 3, they're now level 100, so on and so forth. So depending on what level Ludwig was, let's say he was level 100. I was fighting him, a Ludwig, on New Game Plus 3 at level 130. But in my dumbass mind, I didn't realize he was fighting beyond level 100. That's why I was dying a lot. And I realized, oh shit, I completely forgot. I'm on New Game Plus 3. I'm thinking this is my third time playing Bloodborne. It's not. It's my fourth time playing Bloodborne, because I forgot the 0 was the first time I was playing. So it is my fourth time playing Bloodborne, but it's New Game Plus my third time playing the New Game Plus. So he was at a high level, past level 0, Ludwig the Accursed. He was probably more than level 130, or whatever his level was. All I know, it was beyond level 100 when I was fighting him. So all I did was level up to his level or a bit higher than him, but not too high. In fact, let me check right now. You see how long I'm still queue? You see how long I'm still fucking queue in this game? 3 minutes passed. I'm gonna stay here. This is the weekly. This is their weekly. People say, oh, you know, it doesn't happen to me. You know, every time I queue up, it happens all the time. To random people playing this game, this is what happened to random people. There is no favoritism unless you know somebody in the fucking game, or the people who design this game design this for only people who make money. That's the way it goes. And they only give and help out those who are willing to help them out. The same is in business, the same as a job. I would help out those who help out me the most. Well, that makes sense. You will help those who help you the most. But the thing is, not everyone is rich. Not everyone have money. Not everyone could take money out of their pockets and give it to you because you need something. The same as in a job. You go to work, everyone's there to do the job, everyone's job's the same, but not everyone could stay back at work and do more work at work. Some people have to go to school. Some people have another job they gotta go to. Some people have children. Not everyone could do more staying on the job. And you think these people care? No, they don't care. They only give benefits to those who are willing to give them there. They don't care about your problems. And that's what's going on here. Either there's no balance in this game and they're giving quarters to those who have given them money and benefits, or it's a luck of the draw and it's a randomization thing. You're just lucky or you're unlucky. And sad to say, this has happened to me multiple times. So I don't think it's an unlucky thing. I think this is happening to everyone. And those who say it doesn't happen to them, they're fucking lying to your face. Or if they could prove it 100% of the time it doesn't happen, then there is favoritism in this fucking game. And that's one of the reasons why I don't play it all the time. So let me check out Ludwig. How many minutes has passed? 4 minutes. I'm now on my 4th minute. I'm gonna wait 1 more minute. Ludwig the Accursed level. Recommended level for fighting Ludwig the Accursed. The Holy Blade in Bloodborne is generally anywhere from level 65 to level 85. First time. So, first time fighting Ludwig at level 0. When you first purchase the game, first download the game, you should be anywhere between 65 and 85 fighting him the first time. That is Bloodborne level 0. Not New Game Plus 1, not New Game Plus 2, not New Game Plus 3. 0. So let's do the math from that. If 85 at New Game Plus 0 is the highest you're supposed to go, Then at 95, a new game plus 1 will be the highest you're supposed to go. And at 105, a new game plus 2 will be the highest you should go. And at 110, I'm going only according to 5s, so I'm assuming at 5. And on new game plus 3, it should be anywhere from 85 to 110 on new game plus 3. So he was already above me. I knew he was above me. I just didn't know how. So he was anywhere between 95, 85, 110. So his highest, let's say his highest attack was around 110. I would say Ludwig, I was fighting a Ludwig that was within a range of 100. So I was at 100, he was at 100, but he hits harder and he has more health. Because it only shows you his level, but it doesn't show you his attack pattern. So let's say his attack was 100 per each hit. I was going to die no matter what. So the only solution to fighting Ludwig is to make sure you were above level 100. Because at maxed on New Game Plus 3, he's above level 100 on New Game Plus 3. So I did the right thing. I leveled up. Because I wasn't going to beat him at level 100. Since his maxed is beyond level 100. Like probably around 110. And I'm being fair with that assessment. I'm just assuming per each 5 I'm adding. Going from 85, add another 5, New Game Plus 1, add another 5, New Game Plus 2, and add another 5, New Game Plus 3. So that's 90, 95. Yeah, New Game Plus 3, he would be at 100. So we were both fighting at level 100 on New Game Plus 3. But he had more health, and he hits harder. So he was gonna win no matter what. Because my attacks weren't doing jack shit on him. The only way to beat him would have been to level up. Or to get more cursed gems. That's our either level 20 or level 19, which I didn't have. So I did the smart thing. I level up 20 levels. Well, look at that. After 5 fucking minutes, then they show up. You know what? I'm not doing it. You know why? Because after 5 minutes, you finally get a Quay. I basically bust out the entire Ludwig thing. It probably was more than 5 minutes. It was probably like 7 minutes. Unfucking-believable. And then people want to know why I haven't been active on this game for so long. Why they kicked me from my guild. Well, they kicked me from my guild because your bird-ass game can't queue up every fucking time you want it to. You have to wait for 5 fucking minutes for just one queue. So that's it. I would suggest if you are going to purchase this game, or should I say, since it's free to play, you are going to play this free-to-play game, to make sure you join a guild that has no restrictions, and 2, you don't take your sweet time, but you make sure you concentrate and do whatever it is you have to do to level yourself up. Because if you're too busy helping other people or all the guilds, you're taking time away from yourself to become stronger. So I got no time for that. Plus, there's the one thing this game lacks that better game has. On its downtime, its downtime is really down. Like, it's boring as shit. You're repeating the same missions over and over and over and over until you feel like you're getting sick from doing the same thing over and over. And there's nothing to do other than the same thing over and over and over. Eventually, you go and start playing other games until you have to wait for the next update to come out, which, unlike Warframe or other free-to-play games who do their updates like that, major updates once every 3 months and mini updates once every month and a half, these motherfuckers, their major updates is like once every 6 months, and their mini updates are like once every 2 months or something like that. So And anyone says otherwise, be like, come on, man. When was the last time this update came out? Soul Collector was like 4 months ago. That was their last major update, the Soul Collector. That was like 4 months ago. Probably more than that. And before that, this one was far longer than that. So, to be kind to this game, they release their updates like maybe once every 4 months. And that's being kind to them. When they're having their downtime and they're really not paying a lot of attention to their own game, it takes 6 months. But at minimum, they bring out a new update once every 4 months, which is fair. But at the standard is, in mass multiplayer online game, is every 3 months you bring out a game. You only bring out a game once every 4 months when you like really press for, like you're really trying to do something unique and different with regards to the story, with regards to characters, with regards to things. But this game doesn't have that. This is why I don't come back to this game a lot. There was nothing great about Soul Collector. It looked the same as Red Harvest. Felt the same like Red Harvest, with exceptions to a new area. These two didn't feel any different from each other. They felt the same. Sky Pirate Skyhole, or Return of Pirate Skyhole, felt a little different from this, but it also felt kind of similar. The only one that felt very different was Mountain of Flame. Mountain of Flame felt they're very different from Red Harvest and Return of Pirate Stronghold. So Soul Collector and Red Harvest felt the same. So that's it. So that's all I gotta say with regards to this game. I'm out. I'm done. I won't spend any more time on this than I have to, so I'll continue with Resident Evil the way I said I was going to. And I will play arena stuff every now and again.